I just came to drop off like a quick lesson. I was talking to my son this morning. We were talking about good works, which came from Matthew chapter 5. So it's interesting how many people look at good works and they attribute it to like feeding the homeless or being kind or something like that. And those things are not exclusive to the people of Yah. Those things can be done by people in the world. Matter of fact, people in the world feed a lot of the homeless. So they build schools and all of these things. So what does it mean? So I want to point it out. Matthew chapter 5, verse 16, it says, let your light shine that before men, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven. So there's a very specific understanding that the good works actually comes from the Father. The good works come from the Father. And what are men seeing? How are men seeing these good works when you do it? And that's what takes us to Deuteronomy chapter 4. And look what it says in verse 5 and 6. It says, behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as Yah, my Elohim, commanded me that you should do in the land where you go to possess. Then it says, keep therefore and do them. This is your wisdom and understanding in the sight of the nations. In the sight of the nations. That's what it says. Let your good works be seen before men. It says, this is your wisdom and understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. For what nation is there so great, who Elohim is so near to them, as Yah, our Elohim, and all these things that we call on upon him for? So Deuteronomy 4:6 clearly says that the nations, or that what men will be seeing, is us not only demonstrating the statutes and the judgments and the commandments, but we also will be speaking about the statutes and judgments and commandments. So just wanted to make it clear that the good works that you do before men is keeping the commandments, the statutes, and judgments of Yah. So when they see you doing that and they hear you explain it to them, they can also glorify Yah as well. So praise Yah. I want to leave you guys with that little tidbit. So.